Roger, thanks for dropping by. This is a maintenance job that should be done outside, strictly speaking, because of this stuff. You get this stuff, you can try making it yourself, but it's pretty iffy stuff at the end of the day. Harmful if swallowed, may cause an allergic skin reaction, can cause serious eye irritation, may cause respiratory irritation. Avoid breathing dust, fumes, mist, vapours or spray. Wash hands, face and all exposed skin. It's pretty iffy stuff, so what we're going to do is open the window, because like I said I should be outside really, and we'll open the door to get an airflow through. There we go. So that's what we're doing. Right, so what we do with this stuff is don't get it on our skin, and I could do with something to measure it in. I'll try the lid of the water bottle. Let's see if we can measure it in there. It's supposed to be 2 to 1. I don't need much. We'll mix up some more, I suppose. If we put one of those in, like that. It's funny, it's a strange stuff because it looks pink in the bottle, and when you pour it out it's yellow. And when it gets on the wood it bleaches it and turns it white, and it happens an awful lot faster if the sun gets on it, which we will do. Right, so that's roughly half and half. It's not a precise science and it doesn't need to be. And then all we do is we get our paintbrush and we paint it on. And again, if you're going to play with this stuff, don't get it on your skin. Oh, smell is revolting. It's sulphur, so any of you who've ever been near a volcano, that sort of smell. And it has a bleaching effect, but that's not really why you do it, although it does work. It preserves the wood, it stops it rotting, and that's the most important thing. So this is, it's called gin fluid, but effectively on this tree, a gin is where a branch has come off and the bark's been taken away, and it leaves a stumpy bit basically. They can be small, they can be large, and they help give character basically. So when you're about to cut a branch off, it's got to be worth thinking, would that look good as a gin? Take the bark off, bleach it white, would it age the tree a little? Would it make it seem older? That's what you're doing here. And if the answer is yes, then do it. All you've got to do is take the branch off to a suitable length, leaving a suitable length, and then get the bark off. It might be easier said than done. But yes, you need to get the bark off, obviously, otherwise it doesn't work. Now what I've got here is a combination, because this is a gin here and here and here, but this is a shari, which is basically an area of bark that has been taken off or come off the trunk. So that's what we're dealing with here. So this is a combination, and because I've mixed up quite a lot, I'm going to go over it again. It hasn't been done for quite a while, and obviously its preserving properties are really what I'm after, because obviously if the wood starts to rot, defeats the object, it'll get right into the tree. Right. So there we go. That's it, that's all that's needed. And now I'm going to move it from where it was and put it in the sun. There's 2 reasons for that. The sparrows, or one lot of sparrows at least, have had youngsters. the youngsters are now hanging around the feeders to be fed by the parents. And when this is in the sunshine, they think this is a good place to be because it's nice and warm. I would rather they weren't in there kicking it all off and throwing it all on the floor. So anyway, bit of maintenance there, bit of gin fluid. As I said, to be safe, that should be done outside. The fumes are quite strong. As I said, if you've ever been near a volcano, it's a sulphur smell. It's that bad egg smell. It's a bit like stink bombs when you were kids. It's very like that. So it's not very nice stuff. That will last me years, because at the moment the only gin I've actually got is on this tree. That may change, we may get some more. But they don't work very well on deciduous trees. They look better somehow, for some reason, on conifers, especially pines. Now the next lot of maintenance I've got to do on here is sort these candles out. You know, it's a balancing act. You've got different size candles and different numbers of candles, and by pinching some right back and some halfway back, you balance the energy. And I've missed a gin. Well, hey, I missed this one here. Right, so we'll do it now. Actually missing one completely. Better have another good look now. Have I missed any more? Don't think so. I did leave a few. Right, that's that one done. Let's have another look now. No, that is it. Right, so yes, I have got some more work to do on this tree. When it was wired, I did this pad and these two, and didn't do the top. Now over here, I'm not sure needs any wire, but this bit does, because I need to bring this in so that it's got a curve here, which it hasn't got at the moment. And we need to balance the energy. I mean, if you take this little tip here, there's 4 candles there. One big one, one medium, and 2 small. Yeah? So the sap is coming into this one, probably at the expense of the one below it. So by taking these candles back a bit, you even out the energy flow. So we'll be doing that shortly. I'd like the candles to get a little bit bigger first, and then we'll come back to this one. So there we go, quick video on routine maintenance, and then I'll film it in a few days' time to show you just how white that goes in the sunshine. Probably rain now. See you next time.